In the mood for a little luau tonight. We are going to make some wonderful fresh grilled pineapple sticks. And pineapples, I don't know why, they seem to be really well priced right now. I bought this for 99 cents and it was very, very, very green. So it sat on my counter for days and days, probably 10 days before it became what I think is the perfect ripeness. You definitely want to see that gold color all around. And so we are going to prepare this pineapple the easy way with the Pampered Chef pineapple slicer. That's a tongue twister. You know, you can use your knife and cut the top off, cut the bottom off, slice down the sides, core it. It just takes a few more steps. This tends to make it a lot easier. And if you are a family that likes fresh pineapple, this is definitely the way to go. So we do want to begin by cutting the top off. Now here's a little fun thing for you. We used to do this at parties all the time. We have really fun ring. It's like one of the ring recipes with crescent rolls and pineapple and chicken and barbecue sauce in the center. And then once your ring is done, you save this and put it in the center for presentation. So it looks just all pretty. So you could save that for a centerpiece if you want to. I'm gonna wipe my stuff there. I'm using one of our, this is actually the large cutting board. These things are just so heavy duty and wonderful. One side has a well to catch the juice drips, from your roast or cutting up a watermelon, something like that. And nice silicone edges which grip your countertop. They also have measure markings. If you wanted to measure those green beans to be exactly the same size, you could do that. Not me. Although I have measured things with this before when I couldn't find a ruler. True story, I have. All right, so now we're gonna take our apple wedger. Now the thing you wanna remember, this is sort of an ergonomics thing. If your table was down here, you could put your weight behind it and it would be a little bit easier. But since we're up here, it's just a little harder to push. So I just recommend make it easy on yourself and do it in two. So I'm gonna take it off the stand. I'm not going to use that. And just, you can see the core easily. You want to zoom in there. You can see where that core is. And we want to center it right on the core of our pineapple wedger. And then you're going to use a rocking motion to get right down to the bottom of that. And then, this is why you use the stand. I'm going to put it on the stand now, because then you can go just a little bit past and get to the bottom. I forgot to cut the bottom off. I probably should have done that. But that gives me two really nice, and you might have to trim them up just a little because the top was a little narrow, but that's a lot of really great pineapple. So I'm just gonna leave that in my sink. And then we've got, oh, this is the bottom. So I'm gonna cut the bottom off. And we're gonna do the same thing. Again, just find the core. Right down. Get back in the center there. And pull out your, whoops. Fortunately for me, cooking is not an exact science. I haven't gotten all the way through. There we go. So now we've got that all ready. This part will go easily in your dishwasher if you like. So then we just need to cut sticks. And first I'll just cut off any little errant pineapple eyes that are here with my trusty chef's knife that I go nowhere without. I've been known to take it on vacation. All right. So then we're just going to cut these into sticks. if you can avoid, if you can just, I just want to eat this right now. Honestly, I just want to pick this up and eat it. It smells so, so good. There is nothing like a ripe pineapple. So, I've got my Pampered Chef grill pan here. This is our new non-stick. It's dishwasher safe, has the removable handle, and I've had it preheating here just a little bit. And what I'm going to do is not oil my, when you cook chicken, you want to always oil the chicken, but for this recipe, I'm just going to brush a little oil in this to keep it from sticking. I'm using our silicone basting brush, which is so great. It has a hook, so if you have it in the marinade, it doesn't slide down inside there. And if you've ever had a basting brush where you're going along, you know, the traditional kind with the bristles, and you know, you got to pick one or two off your dough, or if you're using it for garlic butter one day and then the next day you're trying to brush butter on pastry and it smells like garlic, it's an issue. Not with silicone. Silicone is completely heat safe, so even though this is a really hot skillet, I can still brush away. It's great on the grill as well. And of course the prep bowls are, I use several every single day. They have lids. I use them for leftover storage, all kinds of things. And just for fun, because I like experimenting with flavors, I'm gonna do just a little bit of cayenne pepper on these pineapple slices to give them a little bit of kick. They're gonna be served with honey whipped cream, which I'll show you in the next video. But for now, I'm just gonna move these over. And you can hear them sizzle when they hit the grill pan. The grill pan in conjunction with the grill press becomes just a wonder. You can do so many great things with that. Grilled chicken breasts are lightning fast. Steaks, paninis, any of those kind of things. Missed one. Any kind of grilled fruit is so, so good. Grilling brings out the caramelization, and so it gets just so sweet. All right. So we're just going to let those go. We want to let them stay put because I do want to develop grill marks under there. And I'll be using my chef's tongs. This is the small set. How you have a kitchen without these is beyond me because I literally reach for them or the big pair every single day. Silicone tips, so if you don't have our cookware and you're worried about damaging it, you won't, and this won't melt either. And they're sort of gravity driven, so they stay put in your utensil holder or in your drawer like this. But the second you turn them upside down and give it a little squeeze, they open right up. Close right up. Open right up. So very handy. So I'll be using those to turn, and I'll come back in just a few minutes when they're done and show you how they're looking. So while the pineapple is grilling away over here, I'm going to whip up, haha, pun intended, some fresh honey whipped cream. And I am going to be using our whipped cream maker. This is the most ingenious little gadget. You can actually even make butter in here, but the whipped cream literally takes 30 seconds. So there's a line here you can see right here. We're gonna fill it to there with heavy whipping cream for step one. It should be this little carton right here. Yep. Ooh, I just want to lap that up. I love cream. I drink it in my coffee every morning along with honey, so I'm a big honey cream person. And I'm going to put in just a little bit of powdered sugar and a little bit of honey. I'm not sure what the recipe calls for. I'll have the recipe posted though, in case you're a recipe person. Just turn the dial, and then we're just gonna count. This is another thing you can get your kids to do. They think that's fun. And if you have a timer set, you can set it for Hey Google, set a timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
It's getting really hard to pump, so I don't think it's going to go 30 seconds before it's done. Okay, I think we're done and we still got 12 seconds to go. Oh yeah. Hey Google, cancel.
Okay, I canceled it.
Okay, are you ready for this? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That was like 20 seconds or so. You could whip it a little bit stiffer than that, I suppose, but yep, gonna be great. And actually, I think that our pineapple, where did I put my tongs? Right over here. Is about ready to flip, so you can see when I flip it. Oh yeah. It just looks beautiful. I actually use my double burner grill pan more than this size. It kind of depends on your family size, but if you have the double burner pan, you can do meat on one side and grilled veggies on the other side. It's just nice and big to accommodate bigger families. And even if your family's not big and you like to batch cook, you can certainly do that as well. These I put on a little later so they're not quite as cooked. So that's it. And these are going to stay on. I'll probably leave them on for another 5 or 6 minutes till they get grilled on the other side. And then you put them on a warm plate and give everybody a little dish of whipped cream to dip them in. And there's a nice healthy dessert.